Hey peeps, DJMK here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon live stream as part of Tea Time Monday. Sorry for all the lack of streams the past few days. I really need to recharge, even though I did say I stream every day. But yeah, I just really need to recharge, and just for the most part, I needed to turn off from the world for a few days, and oh, I'm still not used to my headphones at all. Them glowing like this, but it looks cool. It looks like I have chi building up in my hands. Funny, I should mention that. But anyway, yeah, I really needed to rest because between work and just everything that's been going on lately, it's just I really need to take a break. Also, it's a new month. 2 days ago was Sailor Moon Day. So, Tantobi Omedetou, Usagi-chan, Gomenasai. The original plan actually was for me to play one of Sailor Moon's SNES titles, before I, completed Crush Hidden Dragon. I'm still planning to do the Sailor Moon, titles, by the way. It just would be a little later than I expected. I also came down with a little mild case tendonitis. Thankfully, I'm doing better. So hopefully I'll be back to full gym commission by today or tomorrow. So fingers crossed. So I really need to make up at least two of my streams that I usually do. So hopefully. So hopefully I'll be able to finish all of that up. In the meantime, though, a couple of updates have happened, which I feel really proud to share. First off, in terms of my aunt's campaign, we've almost made our first $1,000, which I'm really really surprised about, and yet really really excited. So thank you so much to all those who have given. Because without you, I don't know how far we would have come. Of course, you don't have to give any huge amounts either. Just whatever you can give is totally alright with me. But bare minimum, if you could just spread the word, that's all I'm going to ask for. At bare minimum. But yeah, just the fact that so many people have given, it just really surprises me. So just really thank you so much for doing that. Secondly, this is video number 79. Video number 80 is coming up on my channel. Can you believe it? I've done almost 80 videos. That's shocking, and it won't be another 3 weeks of specials, or another 3 weeks worth of streams, I'll be at 100. 3 or 4 weeks worth of streams, I'll be at 100. Hey, Salum, how you doing? But yeah, another few weeks of streams, I'll be at 100. I'll be at 100 videos. It's video number 79 right now. Another month of streams, I'll be at 100. Can you believe it? That's just astounding. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just really astounding just how things have changed so quickly. It's another month. My birthday's coming up next month. Yeah, thanks, Salum. My birthday's coming up next month. I'm still adjusting to work for the most part, but it's not too bad. Then I get to grad school, later on. It's just, oh my goodness, all these things that are going on. Of course, this is supposed to be Tea Time Monday, but I don't spill tea, I drink it, so... Oh my gosh, yours is August 11th. Funny you should mention that, mine's a few days earlier than yours. I'm August 7th. Yeah, it's really interesting how there's very few people that tend to have their birthdays in the first half of August. Most people tend to have it in the second half if they happen to be born during the summer. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But yeah, of course, I'm not here to spill tea. I'm here to drink it. Though today it's mainly been watermelons that I've been having lately. But yeah, I don't know if any of you heard of the situation with the BBC and their reaction to Doki Doki Literature Club, but if you haven't, there have been so many YouTube videos about that. Um, it just feels really ridiculous. So, in case you don't know what Doki Doki Literature Club is, it is a visual novel by Team Salvato. That kind of, it starts off almost like a typical otome slash dating sim, but then it takes a sinister turn towards horror elements. Um, and it has like a number of disturbing situations. Named most famously the suicide and self harm elements. Um, and the BBC kind of have come under fire about the way they handled the report. Even though I think it's precisely like what the coroner pretty much described, but unfortunately somebody actually passed away. And they also happen to be playing this game. But the way they handled it, it feels like we're kind of back in the 90s and 2000s again, with the way that they're blaming the game and not the person playing it, or the people who allowed the person to play in the first place. Because the game clearly states in the beginning, before you even start playing, that this game is not suitable for children or for those with a fragile disposition. It states right away in the beginning that that's like what it's unsuitable for, and yet the reporter makes the very grave and really ridiculous assumption that the illustrations imply that it's for kids, even though for most anime fans we all know that it's not for kids. It's not for kids. It's like, goodness, like, does it mean that like we can't that cute illustrations mean automatically for kids? No, I mean you can't argue that animated cartoons can't be for adults, because we have stuff like King of the Hill, South Park, Family Guy, American Dad, The Cleveland Show. I can go on. And yet for some reason, when it comes to Asian media, yeah, it's an old scapegoat, Salum, indeed. It just seems like especially for Asian media, the moment that something turns dark, they immediately blame that, oh, the illustrations deceived us. We have things like Happy Tree Friends that are way cuter than that, and they do the most grotesque things ever in that in those series. I mean, if anything, if you're gonna blame pieces of media, um, you're just better off just go for the people that don't try to say, hey, this may not be suitable for you. Discretion is advised. If anything, if you're gonna push something like that, I think you should push people like who were behind 13 Reasons Why, because they got a huge amount of flack for the first season, but really, they just should have gotten a lot of flack in general, because there are some things that, like, yeah, online media can get away with, but there's only so much you can get away with before saying, okay, we might be going too far with this. But I know at the same time, though, we can't shelter everybody from everything. We gotta teach people how to deal with these things. But blaming anime and video games is not a way to do it. I mean, we're able to discern reality and fiction and slash fantasy, but there are parts, we got to be honest here. There are parts of fantasy that sometimes hit a little too close to home to some people. So that's why there are warnings beforehand. Team Salvato did the right thing and actually warned people at the very beginning before you even start the game. And if you feel like your kid or you yourself are not ready for that, you shouldn't go for it. If you don't feel okay with that. And I mean, that requires a lot of self-awareness and a lot of caution, but we have capabilities of doing that. Like, I admit, Tokyo Literature Club, it's not a game that I would play myself. I mean, I am a visual novel fiend, but it's not something that I play myself. I mean, not because of the content in there, I can handle it, but I mean, it's not. But I mean, the kind of thing is just not up my alley unless I have a second person with me playing with it, um, or have like a vested interest in the characters. Like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Um, that's why a lot of the times, when I did come across the particular literature club, I watched it through walkthroughs over playing it myself because I don't know if I'll be able to get into it or not. I mean, I probably would because of the poetry sections in the game, but I mean, for the most part, that's all I'll probably get out of it. Whereas most others, they'll get. I mean, whereas if I had another person with me, I would. I would have at least have someone to hold on to in case it got horrifying, for one, and for another, I could focus more on the philosophical stuff of Tokyo Literature Club, which there's quite a lot in there, which is astounding about Tokyo Literature Club. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, on on the one hand, yes, there's got to be discretion when it comes to media, especially when it comes to our youth. Like, we got to make sure that we have taught our youth as much as possible, so that way they're not any worse off than the kids that we are now. But when we were kids, we're not as we're not as ridiculously offended as easily as we do now. On the other hand, though, people could twist these arguments as a confirmation for censorship. And so that's what I don't want it to go towards, is a method of censorship to the point where artistic expression is suppressed. We can't let it go that far. So this is where it gets pretty gray. But one thing we can universally acknowledge is that blaming the media is not the way to go about it. It's definitely, hands down, not the way to go about it. So, because honestly, I'm just tired of people going the easy argument of just blaming the media and not the person accessing it. Exactly. People have always twisted for political reasons. Exactly. When really it's really more so personal accountability and entertainment rather than conforming to some sort of socio-political ideology. That's all I'm saying here. Like, I'm an artist myself, so I understand this kind of stress of making sure you give some originality, but at the same time, you kind of gotta know what things people can and can't handle. So it's a very difficult line to handle. But one thing's for sure, BBC, at least in the opening part of it, didn't handle it too well. Thankfully, in the later half of the segment, they brought in various psychologist experts and actual gamers, actually two parents who were gamers themselves, that basically debunked everything that was said earlier in that report. So that is one thing I will give the BBC credit for. So at least they brought in people to kind of debunk all those common stereotypes. But seriously, and even that, like, they even brought like a cultural anthropologist. But really, for once, we gotta put this anime and video game things just for kids to give it a rest. We've gone through this for 2 decades now. We're kind of done with that. 2 decades. But yeah. So that's my take on Tokyo Literature Club. Lost Pause, aka Noble, and Aki Dearest have done really good videos on this, believe it or not. Aki Dearest in particular did a really good one. So check those guys out if you want to get like proper commentary about what went down in that report. I'm just gonna go straight to the game, but that's my 2 cents on the issue. It's just stop playing video games for every single thing. First I got addiction, now I got video game addiction, which that is a legitimate problem. Go get help for that. But I mean, because of negative things about video game addiction, now we've got this. It's like, I'm done. I'm seriously done. But anyway, let's get right to it. So we're gonna continue on with that. We are so close to that level being over. Oh, it just quit on me. No! Opening Emu, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, we're almost done with this level. Uh-oh. It's not starting. Oh, gosh. No! The game's not starting! Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, the poison level. The poison water level. We're hoping to get done with that today. Because that... This is going to be a fun one. That's for sure. Here we go. I don't remember how everything went down, so I hope my muscle memory is retained from the last time I played this game, that I might be able to actually finish it. Here's a problem with it as well, is that it kind of like, the health bar blocks so much of the top of the screen that by the time you have an idea of what to do next... Ah! No! Yeah, by the time you get an idea of what to do next, like 3/4 of the screen's already covered with the purple yin poison water. And I know the reason why, like, I know you're kind of wondering, why am I calling it purple yin poison when it's clearly, green? If I get to this end of this game, or like once I get to that pertinent scene, I'll explain why I say that. Because it is a plot point. Clearly, it's not Jade Fox's first time doing this, because there's so many skulls on the ground. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't double jump there. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost missed that! Oh my gosh! Oh no! No, 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 no! No! Ah! I think that was close to the end too. Oh my gosh! Because like there's nothing else after that. I didn't see the hand was going up, granted, but it felt like I was almost to the end there. Well, I've almost got another life anyway, so it's not the end of the world, thanks. So I got at least like at most like 7 attempts, maybe. Oh my gosh. Arrow. The sword saves me so much time. It's like, all I need to do is just swing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't jump there, because like for some reason it wasn't reacting. What's going on with the game today? I'm almost there. Oh god, no! I lost it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay. I'm almost there. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay. Just don't get too nervous here. Don't get too nervous here. Just do what you can do. Oh my god! Okay. That's still no way to go from the top. I just gotta remember, do not go right. Go left. That's gonna be so hard to remember. It's like, whenever I see an item, go the opposite direction. That's the only thing I gotta remember. If I see an item on one side, go the opposite way, because that'll be arrow guy, and that's when I have to jump to the other side. So this one. Ah! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh my gosh! I almost lost him here! Oh my gosh! What? No! No! At least I got another life, though. I'm getting another life soon, so... I just gotta remember, if I come across item, go to other side of said item. Because if I go same side as item, that's when I'll be in trouble. And I'll be stuck. Because like, this level is very unforgiving. Just one slip up and you're done. I mean, you can recover, but it's very hard to do. Very hard to do. Arrows and hitbox. Especially owls. Oh darn it! I wish the owls could go a little bit faster because. Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because it's not the people hitting me that I'm most concerned about. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! No, 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 no! It's always those guys! But yeah, it's not the people who are hitting me that I'm concerned about. It's more so the fact that, like, the water's gonna kill me more than those enemies. As you can see, that's what's been killing me the most of this level. It's just... due to the arrows and and daggers. Wait, what is this? House of Flying Daggers? Oh, no, no, no! Ah! I thought I went right. Oh god. Okay, I'm getting good at the first portion. It's when I get to the top that's where I'm having trouble. Because whenever the immunity frames kick in, it tries to push me off the ledge, especially if it was like near the ledge where I fell off. Got a few more tries here. Oh god! I almost died there! Oh my gosh! Fancy. Okay. Oh no 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 no! Ah! So close. I just need to remember just not to go too fancy here. I say that and I do a wall jump. The music is epic, so I can't help but go fancy sometimes. I'm getting good. Getting better at it. Oh my god! Okay, too many close calls here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! What is up with me today? Okay. Okay, getting better. Okay, this is the one who can easily make a mistake here. No, 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 no! Ah! That one! That one is the... Ah! That was the highest I've gotten so far. Yeah, because I haven't gotten any higher than that. I guess I got a couple more tries. Oh my gosh. I wish like it didn't punish you for going for items though. Otherwise, I'd be going for them right now. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It was that! It was right there. Ah, too many close calls. Ah! Dang it, girl. Take it, arrow lady. Don't forget me. Let the water get you first. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I just died there. What was I doing? Oh no no! Oh my! Ah! It's that same point like, every time. It's that one point with that one arrow lady or guy. I can't tell. Every single lady, but it's that one arrow person at that point after those dagger dudes. It's just, oh my gosh. That same point. Can't seem to get past. Almost to the end. Almost to the end though. Just one or two levels left. And this one I kind of already knew thanks to Michelle Yeoh's fan site. Like a few years back that I looked at. It's still up, but I mean, anyway. Oh my gosh. But I mean, it was thanks to Michelle Yeoh's fan site that I was able to find out that there is like one more level after this. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Okay. Got that. Okay, I'm getting higher. Oh wait, no. I've gotten further than this. Oh no! I almost had it! Oh my god! What? Can I punch the... It's green tea. That's fun. Can I punch the arrow away? Yes, I can. I tend to, like... I can punch the arrow away, it just takes a while. It either takes a while for me, or I just can't get the timing down. Because, like, soon after that, or if I bump into arrow person, it kind of doesn't matter at that point. Just bumping into her alone. Can be enough to throw me off. Plus, yeah, like, see, like, I tried, oh gosh, like, I tried hitting it there, and it, like, it's the timing, that's the problem. Like, you gotta be pretty precise with that, otherwise, you get hit. And then those invincibility frames don't really work in your favor, because especially if you get hit close to the edge of the platform, you slide back down most of the time, so you gotta be really careful about that. And you know what? Like, hot piping green tea is way more dangerous than just mere water. I mean, pretty much unless, like, you've been going to onsens for a living, or have been going to onsens for most of your life, it's pretty much the most dangerous thing you can probably stick yourself in. I'm doing better. Okay. Gotta do some positive psychology here. Okay, I'm doing better. Okay, I'm getting up to that point. Okay. Keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay. And not swimming, I mean, just keep bouncing. Jumping and chopping. Obviously. I don't know, like, the tickers, wonderful things. The other bounce up the streets. The bouncy, jumpy, fun. I'm the only one. I'm the only one! Ah! Yes! Yes! The magic of Tigger lives in these hands. Thank you. Okay. More cave shenanigans. Oh god, this guy. Oh my god, more? You're kidding me? There we go. I hate those guys. And in we go. Oh, these axe guys. That I left you behind in the desert. Nope. Oh my god, flying sword dude! Behind here. What? Is this one of those maze levels? Oh no, it isn't. Ooh, let me try something. Hold on. Oh gosh. I can do this properly. Oh my gosh! Yeah, it is one of those maze levels! Darn it! Thought I was done with this, but nope. Yep, it's one of those maze levels. Darn it. And no chicken. No protein. Leading me to thereafter. Oh my gosh! I thought it was gonna lead all the way to the... Yeah, it's a maze level. Because I went through here already, so... Let's go towards... Thank goodness for no fall damage. I mean, then again, this is like before the days of fall damage. Like, you know what? That's a really high fall damage. I mean, I also have Tomb Raider Legend on here, so I kind of wonder if fall damage exists in this game. Okay, good. We're outside. I kind of wonder if fall damage exists in that game. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, let me try something. Oh god, that dude again! No! Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Ah, that old dude! No! That hat. I want to try that jump kick move in particular. That was fast. Okay. Oh no! The confusing thing again. Ah, this thing. There we go. Yeah, I like the lake in the background too. It looks cool. I like the way they rendered it. It looks cool. Oh my gosh! Dude! Move in! Thank you. There we go. I need health. There we go. What are these guys? They left you in the desert. Oh my! Wait a minute. Tell me I'm back in here again. I'm back in here again! Darn it! Progress, did I? It's like I'm back at the start. It's like, why? I should have gone up when I did that. Oh, this looks like a different cave altogether. Yeah, that's a different cave altogether, because like that would have been a place where it would have gone up, but there's no platforms here, so different place altogether. Let's see. Yeah, it's a totally different place altogether. I think it's. Yep, we're back at the start again. Yep. Ah, thankfully there's chicken. I keep mixing up the chicken and duck. Come on, this is not Castlevania. Okay, I need to go back to the top and try again, because there was some different path there. Yeah, it's one of those maze levels. I wish the enemies you fought in these remained gone, because it's kind of frustrating to like do all this stuff again. Yeah, I kind of wish like you didn't have to like do all that stuff all over again, because it's kind of frustrating. Especially when you realize what's going on. Okay, this time I'm gonna go up. Oh, those things again! Oh, I hate these things. I mean, they're easy to beat, but I mean, they're kind of annoying. Okay, let's explore every angle of this thing. Ah! Okay, let's explore every angle of this cave. So there's an exit to the left. We've done the one on the bottom. There's gotta be something here. Okay, there's that. More stuff. I feel like this is gonna be the one that actually get us somewhere! Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's one of those maze levels. So we got a tunnel on the left, and then we got this one. There we go. So Especially, we got like one for like every single. There's one for every single level here. I'm gonna die in the next hit, so I gotta be smart here. No. Okay, but at least I'm still in this room, so not the end. I'm close to the end, though. I'm close to the end. Wait, was that a sword there? Okay, that would have made things a whole lot easier. Why didn't I just take that? Okay, I'm grabbing that now. So all I need to do is just swing stuff. All I choose the easy pads don't seem to be the ways out. Okay. Chi healing? That only affects like if you're poisoned. Other than that, it pretty much does nothing. It just reverses the poison. Ah! No! Okay. Yeah, the chi only reverses poison. That's all it does. So if you get like poison like an enemy, for instance. Okay, new room. Ah! I'm fighting against the current and these guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And my laptop's about to die. Excellent. So, I'm gonna recharge. Ugh. Okay. Where's my plug? There we go. But yeah, the chi healing, all it does really is just heal you from poison. That's about it. There we go. But yeah, the chicken does more for health. As chi often does, unfortunately. Okay. No! Wall spikes! Why? Why? Thankfully they're not darts. Because that would have been a nightmare. Okay. I know, obviously, you don't take the easy way out of this game. Otherwise, you're going to have to start. So let's do this. Why are they there, anyway? Oh my gosh! No! Okay, I see why. Nope. Gotta get going. Because I understand now. I understand what you're doing, Dan. I'm not falling for it. Oh, darn it! I can't jump there. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And there we go. Yep! I knew it! Don't take the easy way out. Just end up in the beginning. Oh, dang! We're back in the raft section again. Okay. What is... What? Okay. It's like, what is that? Am I missing an object? Okay, I'm getting better at this, though. What is that? Oh, it's one of those confused rays. Okay. I should just dodge that. Oh, it reverses the up and down arrows, too. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't reverse your attack buttons, so... Thank goodness. Because if you did that, I would have been really mad. So far, pretty easy stuff. Oh, okay. So it's a good thing I dodged them, because I almost slid off the raft there. Ooh! I got... Oh, darn it. I forgot we used that. Okay. Dodging. Ah! No! It's following me! Oh my gosh! Good. Okay, good. We're almost there. Ooh, Jade Fox! My master! You're here! I've been looking forward to you and I saw your fight. Look for you knew by. You see, I beat him! You didn't kill him. Go back and finish him or give me the sword. I want him to die with his own weapon. What? Jen, you've gone this far. You won't stop now. Kill the Mubai will be our own masters. We can do whatever we'd like to. We'll be happy, right? But he's not a bad man indeed. I helped you, and now you must help me. You're going to kill him? Give me the sword now. I'll take it myself. You! So he was right. They were using me. And I have a feeling those caves are gonna do something with how this boss battle is gonna go down. Cause she's not gonna go down easily. Yep, I knew it. Oh my gosh! Oh! It's raining shuriken! It's raining shuriken! Oh, I can knock him away, thankfully. But it's not very effective here. I can't go down! Okay, there we go. It's raining shuriken! I know! So maybe the more matching thing would be it's rain. Like if you want to go more beat appropriate, it's rain and stars. Hallelujah, it's rain and stars. It's rain and stars. Okay, it's a little bit. Yeah, you're better off moving around the shuriken. Okay, I kind of get what you have to do with this, is that as soon as she stops attacking, that's when you attack. When she's done with the shuriken stuff. Oh my gosh! Down. I can't go down! Oh my gosh, how did I get hit by that? Whoa! Okay. Whoa! It's raining. Oh my gosh, okay. I will say this though, like, her formations are pretty. That's pretty than any villain. Or just any boss battle I've gone through so far. That's just annoying. Ah! That was the time to get her! Ah, darn it. Okay. I don't like with the way that like she's shooting these stars, it kind of reminds me of those like those Chinese rail shooters, where like they have like those, I think it was like bullet hell fighters, what it was called, yeah, bullet hell, where essentially you see like multiple missiles shooting out of one point, and you have to like dodge in a certain pattern. It's just like Jade Fox's attacks remind me so much of those, except like much easier to predict. Yeah, it was bullet hell. Oh! Oh! What? Change color! Here we go! Here we go! Yep, I knew it. Okay. I need to get down somehow. Oh, I can slash those! Yes! Oh my god! That makes things so much easier. That makes things so much easier. Okay, I have to use the caves to go down. I can use anywhere to go up. Oh no, you don't. Confuse bubbles. Ah! I can't seem to hit anything. This is taking. Oh my god, they're faster now. Okay. I didn't notice that. Ah! Okay, but I see what to do now. So phase 1, blue cloak, it's just ninja stars. Phase 2, just purple, it's confusion bubbles and shuriken. Phase 3, no doubt, it's probably gonna be one of those confused bubbles, shuriken, and something else. Okay, I'm getting better. Okay. What did I get hit by? Okay, phase 2 now. Oh my god, I still got hit by it. Oh, that's okay. It's better than ridiculous shuriken stuff. Come on, let me get down. Let me get down. Oh my gosh! Ah! Let me get down! There we go. I still got confused. No! No! Stop hitting me! Oh, darn it. I used the direction before, so I can't. Okay. Oh! Where did I get hit there? Was somebody behind that rock or something? Oh the— ah! Those stars are so much faster. Those stars are so much faster. Oh my goodness. Plus, another thing that I kind of forgot to bring up earlier, with bringing up controversies like that, it, like, did I realize that actually makes the game more popular? Like, for example, there's like this controversy with Mass Effect, with the alien romance options, and that didn't actually like avert me from trying out the game. Anything that made me want to try it out more. So, granted, I was like, I waited to college age before I tried it out because of the law of 17 plus over here, but it just made me follow the series a lot more, if anything. So since this reports through like the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm getting better. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god. She's going to phase 3 soon. I wish she sparked a fire earlier. It was kind of cool. Ah, no, no, no! Get out of my life! Confused bubbles! Ah! I think this is it. Oh, that was for time. Okay. I'm still used to that, but I mean, I get what the timing is. It's like I just keep on waiting too long in between. Oh my gosh, I sure can. Like, that's pure luck there. Like being in the right place to like dodge the rain. That's pure luck. That's pure luck there. Okay, it's a stick. Okay, that's why. Stick has quick box. I'm just astounded like how I've stuck to this as far as I have. Cause like I honestly would have given up after Zach's raid. Considering how badly I did. But I mean, I can easily boil it down to just easily the Let's Play curse. You know, you can do pretty skillfully on your own, but then when it gets like actual game time, when you have to like show the world, it's terrible. Like your gameplay is terrible. That's the Let's Play curse. Especially when it comes to games that you're actually really good at sometimes. I found that like whenever I'm showing off to other people even in public, it just like my skills go downhill because I'm so used to being by myself. Because I've essentially grown up like an only child. I have siblings, but I mean Really? Well, I mean, China Convoy kind of coined it that, where essentially, like, you try to, like, play games in public or, like, in a video format like this, and then, like, you somehow do terribly. Even though, like, you may be, like, super skilled in the game and in real life. Like, you know how to play and everything, you just don't do well when it comes to being in public sometimes. Come on, drop down. Ah! Go down. Go down. Oh my gosh. Let me go down. There we go. Oh, okay. It's B and down. That's how you go down. Okay. How did I? Okay, I'm getting better. I just couldn't get used to the trying to go up and down thing. Oh my gosh, I'm doing terribly. But I got the control scheme down, so that I can use to say, okay, phase 2, but I'm gonna die here, I know that. I don't know. Yep. That's okay. I got the control scheme down now. And I have an idea what I'm supposed to do. So, here we go. Ah! Unfair! You have a bigger life board. Yeah, so if you recording stuff for tank your frame rate, maybe that contributes to the curse. Yeah, maybe. Though it could apply even to, like, console stuff too. Like, oftentimes like the console stuff, like especially if you're using a separate TV, the frame rate has something to do with it because like, you have the real interface with you. Or like a 3DS, like you have it completely separate from what you're recording from. Which, yeah, that could affect it as well, actually, if you're used to playing a big screen content. Oh gosh. Ah! I'm gonna die here. I know it. Oh, this shuriken. These shuriken. It's like I get to the wrong spot. Oh. I know what to do. I know what to do. It's when I get to phase 2, it gets a little iffy. Like, I bet, like, I think with, like, the way the video is happening with this versus what I'm actually seeing, I think it's like about maybe like a dozen frames slower compared to what I'm actually seeing. So like the video is obviously much slower than what I'm having. Like somehow like the chat, like at least like when I'm talking to you, it's real time. But when it comes to the game, I feel like it's like dozens of frames shorter. So like it's not exactly. So what you're seeing is just a few seconds later after, like a few seconds after I've like done the button presses. Because it's a lot for my computer to handle. I will say that much. Oh, they sure can. Okay. Ah! There we go. Okay. Come on, Jade. Come down. Come down. Okay. What? Is the cut right there? I think it's that rock. This thing with that rock. Ah! Check how long have I been streaming for? Because I feel like those cave sections didn't take that long for me to finish. Okay, phase 2. Better state now, so. I hate Confuse Ray! Ah! Why? Why? Come on, wear off. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, just in time for that, but I'm gonna die the next day, so. Gotta be careful. Ah, yeah. Okay, I have a few more lives, thankfully. Alright. Ah! Ah, gosh! Come on. Okay. Okay. The one thing I never really got my question, I never really found out, is why is this book in particular called Kaiju Tiger Hidden Dragon, even though the tetralogy is known as the Iron Crane tetralogy? I think honestly, I don't know, but my guess is probably like the style of martial art that they're like practicing might be like, I think there might be like a reference to like what martial arts they've been using. And the reason why this one in particular is so big is because like the fact that one of the most secret, well, the way that like dragons are looked upon in Chinese culture versus the US, well, I mean, even in some, or even Europe, I mean, to some extent, I mean, their abilities are pretty similar, but the way that like dragons are looked upon in China versus most Western countries is that dragons in like Chinese culture at least, they're looked upon as like national guardians. Like guarding like things that are very precious, but in like a very parent-like situation. Whereas like guardians in like Arthurian stories or like Western stories, so you look upon dragons as like an obstacle, some sort of corrupted obstacle at that. Like whenever dragons do guard something, it's out of greed rather than out of like cultural or moral obligation. Like dragons are looked upon as a threat over a mutual ally. In some respects. I mean, granted, things like How to Train Your Dragon are kind of changing that mythos a little bit, but not by much. Like they're because you remember in the beginning of that series, they were still looked upon as threats to the society they lived in because of the easy danger they posed. Whereas like dragons in most of the cultures, they're looked upon as like it's looked upon as a power symbol. Ah! It's time to... There's so many hits to do. But I mean, I've done enemies like this before. What? How did I get hit? What the? I think it's that rock. Okay, halfway there. I'm only halfway there. Halfway there. Ah! Oh my gosh! Look at the bubble burst, Jade Fox. Ah! Hope you have plenty of wishes to go with those stars. Ah! Meow! Old Western sea maps always had "Here be dragons in uncharted waters, dangerous monsters." Yeah, exactly. Like whenever like Western culture, whenever they reference dragons, it often represents danger. Whereas in most other cultures, they looked at dragons as guardians. Oh man, I got halfway through there. That's like the most I've gotten today. I mean, they may have had that guardian sense, granted, in some of these stories, but it's more so to the detriment of humankind rather than to the overall benefit of, like, nature and society. If that kind of makes any sense. This is why I should have majored in anthropology, because, like, it's stories like these, like, that are so interesting to me. You know what? As soon as, like, I get, like, my chi charged, I probably should, like, do, like, one of those... Okay, that's completely useless. I found out now. Darn it. But I think as soon as I get the timing down, I think, as soon as I get more chi, I think I should probably try one of the chi moves to see if it makes a difference. Okay, I got chi. Good. Okay, it did something. Good. It did something, because I pushed her back. It did something. Ah, the shuriken! One thing I can't stand. Ah. One more hit, I'm gone. Hate those confusion bubbles. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm thinking that, like, the Crouched Tiger, Hidden Dragon thing, it's a reference to their martial arts styles. Because they were the ones that, because, like, the dragon and tiger styles were practically the most hidden for a while. Because they had to get, like, really special permission to learn those styles. Because they can be pretty lethal if used callously. Yeah, basically martial arts politics. Mythical martial arts politics. Mystical martial arts politics. and then it makes things like what Bruce Lee went through in the US feel like child's play in comparison. People could literally die from this stuff. Or steal. I hate bubbles. Ah! I could have used my advantage. I cannot. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I survived that. Oh my god. It's funny because I had like no control over my direction whatsoever. Oh my god. Ah! I was in the wrong spot. And then more shuriken. Okay. I bet Clarkin would have had a field day with this one. Because this would have reminded Clarkin way too much about that time. There's like this one episode, there's this one level in Jotun Valhalla edition where there's like this guy who rained lava rocks in the level, as well as like magma-based earthquakes. It took me forever to beat that level. And I mean forever. Like, it took me like two 3-hour-long videos to get that done. It was that hard. I keep underestimating Jen's range. Or overestimating it. Okay, I need to dodge more. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh! You were jumping right into her. Okay. Oh my gosh! Okay. There we go.
Why do you look raining stars from the sky, Jade? Why don't you just look outside?
Oh my gosh! Okay. Ah! I'm a kid in pancakes now. And again, it is 11:53. It is 11:53. I could use some coffee. Maybe a roast rock will fall from the sky. So far it hasn't, though. Kind of wish it would, though. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Goodness. Like Jade Fox essentially like that enemy from like Mega Man that like falls apart. I think it's like Plasma Man or something that like falls apart. Like you can only get like almost like one hit in before it breaks apart and then reassembles on the other side. And you have to kind of act fast because he disassembles just as quickly as like he reassembles. And you have to get the frame exactly right too. I feel like Mega Man should be the next one, maybe. I never know. I barely played, or maybe like those Mega Man Maker games, because like, I never really got into Mega Man growing up, and I mean, I got into it in college, but I mean, I never finished the level, let alone like finish the game, so whenever you can change the pace. Because I mean, I did watch the Mega Man animated series, and that was pretty fun. That's the most I know about Mega Man. Let's see that. And compared to most animated series, like Mega Man the animated series is actually not bad. Well, it's at least better than Sonic ones anyway. I feel like they're like stretching every which direction. I like how she flames up like a human torch before she starts phase 2. It's kind of hilarious. Ah! It's kind of cool. Ooh, that worked out. Okay. Ah, I can use that. Oh, so it's just like confusing, the confusing purple thing. Ah! It's like I'm helpless. Ah, no! That's more than what I had last time. I almost did it. I almost did it. Okay. I mean, I'm getting there. It's just timing. It's just timing. And these dang shuriken! And I do more damage than her, for the most part. I do more damage than her. I was like, with one hit, I took off like 2 bars. Like every 2, like it's like I get 2 bars. Whereas like with the shurikens, all she can get is like 1, like 1 little chunk. But it's like that 1 little chunk is enough because I have less life than her. It's kind of amazing considering that she's way older. She's way older. But then again, she has magical experience. Plus, she killed a police inspector! Yeah, one of those boomerang blades. It's pretty cool. I don't know what the name of it is, the weapon is. But it's pretty cool. I mean, if it like Baraka dude, it's pretty cool. Wait until you see the dude with the flying blade. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can't get over there. Oh. Oh my gosh, warp just in time for this. Okay. It's the patience game. I'm telling you. I'm not bothering with the top level because top level seems to be like a waste of time. But oh my gosh. Just wait until the shuriken come out. It takes forever. Like when she starts attacking like that. Because like, she does it mostly at the top. And she's really fast at the top. Whereas in the bottom, she does more of the question mark bubbles. Like right now she's doing question mark bubbles. There we go. Ah, I never seen the range there. I mean, if she pauses for that, that's when I can do stuff. Oh god! No! No! Okay. Ah! I just came short. Just 1 frame short. Okay. Keep these things. Go. Okay. Stream froze. I had to restart Switch app. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, Twitch has been having a lot of problems lately when it comes to my streams. I know it's because it's like pretty much getting close to like my computer's limit when it comes to being able to do stuff and do chat at the same time or something else. But I've kind of lately been tempted to get like a second monitor or something, so that way it puts less strain on my computer. That are getting like a second computer like one of those Mac Pro cylinders, and then just transfer all like my game data there, so that way it's less stress on my laptop. On the other hand, though, I like playing on my laptop because like it helps me get used to the controls for one, and for another, it's way more convenient. Because like if I do like a giant desktop setup, it's kind of like plugging in all the equipment, and sitting down, and adjusting my chair to the right position, etc. Which I already do, but it's just one less thing I have to think about, you know. So, I mean, I like the convenience of the laptop. It's just right there. I just sit down somewhere and just start recording. I mean, people still use like stuff like Go to My PC. Because like, if you have an equivalent for like Macs, I think it would be a lot less stress. You play on a PC, but your devices are iOS. Yeah, that was pretty similar to me at one point, though I was the opposite. Like, at one point, a lot of my devices were Windows or Android. Well, more so Android. But then I do 3/4 of my stuff on iOS devices. Now, pretty much everything's iOS for me now. But I'm considering getting a Windows machine again. Because a lot of the games that I've been winning on Zach's giveaway channel or on streams, it's been Windows exclusive content. But I know Windows machines are really good for games, and I know but I know that Mac's capable of doing gaming machines. In fact, like back in the day, that's what they were known for. They were known for gaming machines, but they were just. But I think that now they're trying to get away so much from that playing stereotype that they're just not willing to go back there. And they have every single capability of being a game magnet again. Because people are using it now for more than just business. Because I prefer the Mac interface for a lot of things. But there are a lot of good games that are not available for it anymore. A Tomb Raider, for example. Like, a lot of Tomb Raider games were available for Mac. Until the PC took over. Then the last Mac Tomb Raider game that we got was Underworld. And Underworld was it was already kind of mixed in reputation because of that core design Crystal Dynamics debacle. For Lar, especially like the way Crystal Dynamics was handling the last game. Like Toby Gard, like the creator of the series, was kind of put more as a cinematic consultant. So that's basically like relegating him to like they were basically pushing Toby Gard completely out of the picture. You know, he was the one who created the character. And then it was like also like the infamous firing of Eric Lindstrom, and the only way he could answer questions was going through a self-created like an anonymously created IDOS forums account in order to be able to answer questions that he couldn't answer directly. Those days were dramatic, man. That was 2008. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. That all that drama was going down. And this was just prior to the Square Enix buyout too, so of IDOS at least. Crystal Dynamics is still, I believe Crystal Dynamics is still independent if I remember correctly. Because Crystal Dynamics is still a big part of the Tomb Raider series with Square Enix. They're still a part of the Square Enix plot, but just... Whew! I'm gonna tell you, yeah, IDOS they had some mixed opinions once. I mean, the Rushed Angel of Darkness, they had a pretty good game series already called Legacy of Kain. Obviously they had Hitman as well, which they didn't really promote that much. Yeah, Square Enix, if anything, is doing more of the legwork for Hitman compared to Eidos back in the day. Do I use DJ software / controllers for my radio shows? Well, on my radio show, at least, like, in, like, the station, yeah, I use a mixer for that, but I'm, like, when it comes to my live shows, like, I use, like, a recording software called Mixler, which kind of already has, like, a mixer kind of thing built into it, so I don't have to do too much adjusting, thankfully. And then occasionally, if I want to do like more of a podcasty kind of episode, I use GarageBand. So yeah, like long answer, pretty short. Yeah, I use some software, but not as much as most people would. Pretty basic stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, like, 2 years ago, when I was trying to restart my Mixler show, unfortunately, that was when they like, even though, like, the phone app was still free, like, you could still upload stuff for free, unfortunately, when it came to, like, the more elaborate streams that I like to do, like, that feel like a radio show and stuff, like, down to, like, music requests, news, and everything, unfortunately, those streams I couldn't do anymore because the features I needed to do that were behind a paywall. And even with regular speaking episodes, I couldn't do those because all the features, as of that point, were behind a paywall. So that's why I ended up starting a coffee page. So that way, I started a coffee page so that way I can get some funding to restart that, because it's about $20 a month to get up to like the grade that I was before everything was behind a paywall, and really I felt like I wasn't big enough for Patreon, and to be honest, I didn't know what to do in terms of personal tiers, what to give to people, because at the time, and I guess in some ways even now, to be honest, I don't do that much exclusive content, because frankly, I don't really have the energy to do more exclusive content. As much as I want to, I don't really have enough ideas right now for exclusive content to make it more of an incentive. Except that all I can do is just deliver more fancy stuff that I couldn't do in the past. Like, that's all I'd be able to promise is an up in quality of my content. That's about it. So that's why I went for coffee instead, because it's no commitment. The most you have to donate is like the least you have to donate is $3 if you're all gonna go that far. It's a one-time thing. You can go as often or as little as you want, and it's pretty independent. And I've seen people work it out pretty well, especially for small creators. I consider myself a pretty small creator. I mean, I only have up to like 10 subscribers on YouTube, and slightly less than that on Twitch. So, I'm really, really small compared to most people. Whereas, most creators, they've built up a following either through a comic site, because most people I've come across on there are comic creators, or cosplayers, or YouTubers in their own right. But long story short, they had a following they developed first before they made their own pages, whereas I'm just starting mine. So, I mean, granted, I have a job, but it's only taking me so far right now because I'm paying off so many different things. Yeah, just being honest here. So, I mean, if I could get the coffee page working, that would make things so much easier. For one. And for another, I don't want to monetize my videos. I want to keep this as free as possible because I found that like a lot more issues tend to pop up the moment your videos get monetized. It's really interesting. So that kind of took out the incentive for me to try and monetize my content in, like, at least through the official channels. Well, granted, I'm a pro- Oh! Yep, final phase now. What should I do this time? I wonder. Okay, some more confused bubbles. Whoa! Okay. But yeah, that's kind of my take on how I look upon monetization. You know what? I'm gonna save here so that way I don't have to, like, I don't have to reset so many times. Because I have a feeling this will take a lot of restarts to get to this point. Oh, yeah, this is why I saved here. Because it'll take so many restarts to get to that point. So many restarts. Granted, my health is not where I want it to be. Okay. The WordPress page you're building up. Just for promotional use, no monetization or anything. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Like, I have a blog and stuff that, I mean, it's just donation optional. Like, no monetization or anything, just whenever people feel like giving, that's when they'll do it. I mean, so far it hasn't really worked, but I think it's why I usually take my time and go my following first. Ah. And more importantly, not to rush, because it's very easy to feel like you have to rush into things when you really don't have to. Especially now with, like, the age of the internet and stuff. I know we say that all the time when it comes to internet content, but it's very true, though. Okay. Yeah, I only have 2 hits here. Oh, one more hit. Just gotta be careful. I think it'll take me about, like, maybe 2 or 3 to get this done. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh my gosh, should have saved there. I should have saved there. This is gonna take forever. Yeah, the other part of the it's like other part, the amazing part of the internet is like these this mid pauses like these, like you wouldn't imagine them. Like being able to save your spot midway through your, like, the most toughest parts. Ah! Ah, yeah. Okay, you know, I'm gonna get to see how much I can go through this way. Because I know what the phases are now. like, it seems like the moment you go through monetization, it just complicates things. Like, I name drop so many different things, but it seems to be a problem at the moment. Like, you start making money off your own work. It's strange. And, like, you're recommending somebody, like, you're recommending this person because you like their content and you want them to get more business. Like, but again, of course, some people may not think that way, but I mean, free press is good press, because you get money from other sources. Like, you never really think about that. And them putting that kind of challenge against you kind of makes it less like a shock for you. Like Konami, for example. I mean, they start retroactively taking down a lot of videos. Nintendo, I think mostly because of the American branch, they're starting to get the benefits of YouTube, of why it's so helpful. But I think it basically took them a while to get what's going on, because all they saw in their minds was content theft, when in reality it's more content promotion. Ah, in the wrong direction. Okay, come on. Come down to me. Come down to me. Yeah, I'm getting too aggressive. The part where I get too aggressive is where I'm losing it. Ah! Gosh, it's hard getting hits lately. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload, because that's not going well. I get what I'm supposed to do, it's just... the timing. I hate these things too! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm saving here. Ah! What? Okay, let's do it again. There we go. Okay. I'm almost done though. Oh, right in the back. Right in the back. Oh my god. Right in the back. Okay, let's see. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Just one more hit. One more hit. I'm saving here. I don't care if it's like save spamming. I'm going to get this done today. End of story. No! No! I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I do not want to go through this anymore. Oh my gosh. Yes! Alright. Granted that was cheating, but that's better than going through this entire thing all over again. I want to be done. And so you die. Don't go alone. Too bad I missed you, Jen. Jen. My only family. No. No reply. You can't die, Jade Fox. Tell me how to save him. She's dead. But I can help. Jade Fox taught me how to make the antidote. I know where I can find some. So go. Fast. And thus, the final epic chase. This is the one I was looking forward to, honestly, because this is I think this might be considered the final level. Oh, darn it! Should grab one of those. Yeah, this is the final level of the game, believe it or not. We're actually at the end. Can you believe it? No! Okay. But yeah, can you believe it? We're actually at the end now. This is the finale. Chicken! Ah! No! Okay. I thought this is the end. I doubt there's gonna be any lions to buffer my failure. There will be plenty of chickens, however. No! We're at the end! We're at the end! This part I know. The relaxing music in between the frantic music. Yep. Yep. But yeah, we're actually at the end now. So, to give you a bit of a spoiler as to why I know Purple Yin and Poison, that's because there's this one pretty awesome but kind of tragic scene where Jade Fox shoots out these needles from her staff. You kind of see it briefly in the shots. And it's laced with Purple Yin poison. Yeah, that's why I said Purple Yin poison. And it kills fast. Like, essentially, it reverses the circulation away from your vital energy centers. So essentially, that's what killed Lee Mubai's master in the past, because Jade Fox did that poison, and now it's about to kill Lee Mubai. Now, what happens to him, I will, of course, save until the end of this game. I know, I lost this kind of you all. They come behind! They come from behind! Ah! I do like the background though, and the fact that it's raining. It makes it more dramatic. Ah! It's just your chicken too! Alright, I should have gone down. Let's go. Oh my god, it's timed! Whoa! It's timed! Woo-hoo-hoo! It's testing everything that I know. I hate these dudes! Oh my gosh. Okay, at least I got full life this time. Ah. Yeah, I mean, this thing kind of makes sense though, because it's kind of a knockoff of the why would I trust you kind of situation that happens near the end of the film, where it's like, why, it's like, Lee Mubai told me to do this. It has like ice physics in here. I need chicken! I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it chicken now, because I'm tired of trying to do distinguishing. Because whenever I see this stuff, I think Castlevania chicken. But it looks exactly the same! Ah! Ah! Yeah, it looks exactly the same as Castlevania chicken. I can't mistake me. I know it's duck. I know it's duck, and yet I have to do this thing again too. Oh my gosh! I have to do this chase scene again. Die here! Okay. I'm gonna save here. Okay, here we go. Ah! Okay, got one more hit. I hate these things! Okay. Anybody chicken. Anything's better than those random spikes in the ground. Or the spearmen. Ah! Frustrated! I need healing. Thank you. Chicken bucket technology wasn't it. Please, no more cooking. No more spikes! Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm gonna save here. Also, notice how like the music restarts every time I pause? Ah! No! No! The timer doesn't reset, it stays the same. So essentially, if you don't complete it within the time allotted, you basically lose. Oh my gosh. We're not losing lives here. If you don't get there in time, that's it. Like, time levels are a rarity in Game Boy Advance games. Like, the only other timed level that I remember from a Game Boy Advance game was that Blossom Powerpuff Girls game I played on the Game Boy Color. Like, that's the most I remember of timed levels. Most of them, they never happen. It's so funny. Because they know people will struggle with it. And oftentimes it's not even a fault of their own, it's just the mechanics of the way that the consoles function. You can't do time levels properly. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of curious. What happens if you time out? So, I'm going to go a little slower on this level, and I kind of want to find out what happens if you time out. Because at the rate it's going, I'm going to time out anyway. Okay, it's still going. Okay. Okay, so it's still going. So that's one question answered. But I know no doubt. Let me save here. No doubt, it's probably going to lead to a bad end because time's up. And there are 2 endings to this game, believe it or not. So there's 2 of them. That's what looked like it was stuck in the ground. Whoa! Right in the back! Oh my gosh! Oh my god, more than one of them! Huh? Why? Oh my gosh. What? There's more? There's more? There's more? Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. That's on. Ah! Dang it, ninjas! Ah! Piranha! 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 I know piranhas are mainly in South America, but come on! Why so many piranhas? I never get the water bounce just right. I bet this must have frustrated so many people. Ah! No! 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 Okay. So you have to go through all of this without losing any time. That's impossible. That's impossible. I know people have done it. I've seen pictures. Ah! No! 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 I've seen pictures of people doing it, but I mean, they're few and far in between. I am stinking so much. You know what? I'm going to further back save. What? What? No! Let's see what the fish is. Indeed. Honestly, how is she able to keep those lit through the rain? It's like how it's like the animated questions. Like, how can we start a fire underwater even though we're underwater? How do these characters have enough self-awareness to know that they're underwater and therefore can't do it? Seriously. How do they have such self-awareness? So what's heading away? Ah! Okay. Nowhere near that. These... Ah! Dead spikes! Those spikes! Ah! Why don't I duck? Ah! When do I learn? When do I learn? There's the consequences! Why is there friendly fire in this game? Considering how many arrows are flying. I think for this time is not enough for me to complete all 3 of those levels at the rate I'm going. Because they purposely slowed you down for this. My life's a lot better here, but my time is terrible. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. It's gonna be the bad end. So at the rate I'm going, I'm better off just going for the bad end. How was I supposed to fight that? Yes, I know. Ah, take it back. dang water level. I hate water. I think I see why people hate water levels so much, because ridiculous controls like these. I need protein! Whoa! I thought you have to enter that, but nope. Ah! Piranha! Piranha! Piranha, not from the Amazon! Yeah, button mashing. That's all I can do. It's like, I bet back even back in the day when this thing existed, button mashing was the best. Ah! I do all that again! Oh my gosh! Button mashing is what you can do. So try to do anything precise. That's where you run into problems! Right now! Dang it, piranha! That should not even exist in this place! Why piranha? Why piranha? Why piranha? Piranha. Not even South America! Draw that again! At least I have life. At least I have life. But time's up though. Why would they put in a time section at this point? Just okay, I wait until after. Thankfully, I was smart and wait until after I knocked out the bat to get. No! 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 I wait till after I got the bat to get the blade. Okay. Oh my gosh. Who's died there? Ah! Ah! Ah, God, come on. Come on, let me pass. Dang it, ninjas, let me pass. Okay. Okay, this level is basically turned me into a DNF song. Because... gotta make me lose my mind up in here. Gotta make me act like a fool up in here. Gotta make me lose my cool up in here. What is up with... okay, this is the bad end. He's gone. But go and find your weapon. We've talked with your parents, and they've agreed. They promised me one thing. Whatever path you take in this life, be true to yourself. And that's the end. But here's the most tragic part of the story. Unfortunately, the bad end is the true ending. Actually. At least in the movie sense. Yeah. Lee Mubai actually dies of the poison. So essentially, he meditates with Yu Shulian to try and fight the effects as much as possible, but obviously, he doesn't last long after that. And she says something along the lines of, go up to basically, try and go up to heaven with Buddha with the last moments you have left. And he says something along the lines of, in response before he dies, I'd rather be a ghost wandering by your side than to live a life of heaven without you. If that's not true love, I don't know what that is. Oh my god. But yeah, that's essentially what happens. Essentially, yeah, he dies in this story. And Jen gets reunite with Lo and live out their lives out in the desert with Wudang Mountain as their sanctuary. But yeah, that's what happened. It's kind of poetic and tragic at the same time. Like, it's kind of basically saying that, like, for those who are older and have had this love their entire lives, don't waste the time that you have because you don't know when that chance will come again. And this game gives a different ending which is close to the book actually, where she actually succeeds in bringing the antidote. Kind of a spoiler here, but this is what happened in the book essentially. That Jen managed to save Li Mubai. She becomes his apprentice, but she still ends up being back together with Lo, and live out in the desert for a good portion of their lives. However, obviously, the love doesn't really go the way it's supposed to be, and she kind of ends up living alone in the desert for a while. She has a kid, but she moves him back to, like, Beijing or some other nomadic group. And then, like, decades later, that same kid comes across an old woman, or, like, not really old so much as just older, in the desert. And she trains him in various martial arts before she dies alone in the middle of the desert. And then he goes to Beijing and beats Li Mubai. And it turns out that Yu Shu Lian died just a few months earlier after those events. And it turns out that the woman training him in the desert was actually Jen, aka his mom. Because her skills became pretty legendary after the events of Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So that's how the events of Sword of Destiny happened. Sword of Destiny was adapted by Netflix, which happened. It was an entirely English adaptation, which most people were not very happy about. And I think they got... The only people that returned from the first film were obviously Michelle Yeoh and, gosh, I forgot the coordinate. I forgot the Kung Fu stunt coordinator. But those are the only people who came back. But obviously, some of the action and the humor don't translate too well into English, let alone, like, proper... So, a lot of these things don't a lot of those things, those gags don't translate well into English cinema, let alone like American action. And it's kind of critical to get as many of those hits to register as much as possible. Whereas with American films, we tend to cut away at the moment of impact to kind of save money and use less expenses on insurance and stuff. You know, there are people trained to take the hits. If you kind of want to, like, get an explanation as to what I actually mean in terms of the importance of actors being able to take hits, check out the channel Every Frame of Painting. He also has a Twitter page that kind of talks about this, and check out the video he did on Jackie Chan. Because the way he does action and the way Americans do action, it's night and day. There's a reason why the physical hits register a lot more. And I think it's also the reason why Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon felt so real, even though it's very mystical in nature. It's because they allow a lot of those hits to register. Whereas with Americans, it's like that like of American cinema, there's like that sense of invincibility in their action heroes. Or like being able to take on multiple bad guys with like a few strokes. Plus, I mean, getting back to DMX a little bit. The day I come across somebody who doesn't dance to a DMX song, I think the world's ended. Because, oh my gosh, especially up in here, like, Party Up in Here, it's such a catchy song. Like, who wouldn't dance? Like the day somebody doesn't head nod to that, or just dance to it, it's like something's wrong. Again, somehow I haven't really come across somebody who doesn't like classic DMX. Ah, yeah! Should have used my chi move there. You know, I'm gonna restart this. It's not bad. It's when I get to the... Can't go save here. It's all I have to hear. Oh, spikes! They're a really bad spot! Ah, those spears! Those spears! Ice physics in this, because then it's like, at least I have like a running start. It doesn't. That's the problem with this thing. It's like it doesn't allow you to hit up. It hits across before it hits up. strap lots of bamboo stilts and just walk through. I wish. I wish. What the? Also, considering that we have like two more sections after this, it's ridiculous. We have 2 more segments. Or is it 1? I forgot. I think it's 1. Yeah, it's 1. We have 1 more segment after this one. And you have to complete all that in less than 3 minutes. You have to complete all that in less than 3 minutes. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let me reload. You have to do that in less than 3 minutes. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just make sure I do not die. Do not die. The most inopportune moment. There we go. Okay. Ooh. This is the most frustrating. Oh, this part. I hate this part. You know what to do. Yeah. And the direction switching? Oh, it's not one of those sword guys jump from the air, that's for sure. That guy's not one of those, it's not one of those ridiculous yellow sword guys. Like, you know which ones I'm talking about? Just jump in the air or just hang on to something. Oh, jeez! Run up! Done! Done, I'm telling you! Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. Oh my gosh. This is frustrating. Really frustrating. So, these guys in particular, they have to like get up there. At least I have less work to do in terms of building up the achievement. Oh, come on! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! I wish I could knock away one of those swords. Flying guillotine hat, yep. It's basically the Chinese Dr. No. Yeah, that infamous scene where, like, he has, like, a sharp hat. It's, like, so sharp that I was able to slice a statue's head clean off. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ah! No! Oh my gosh, I got so far too! Oh my goodness. Granted, I won't be getting out this level anytime soon, but I got further. I know, I agree. They should have been cut out of the game. Like, they don't do much except make a control scheme a lot harder to use. You can't do forward and back. And then, they honestly should just change the hitboxes on these spheres. I mean, granted, they make it realistic with, like, trying to avoid the blades, but they made it a little bit hyper-realistic for a handheld, at least. Yeah, they made it hyper-realistic for a handheld. And then those spikes have no place in a game like this. If they were gonna put them in, they should put them in sooner, but they didn't. I don't like timed missions. Are you kidding me? There's a second one right there! But I just did well. Oh my gosh. I'm wasting my time again because... I think that they also should have just they should have made made a code for like safe points in between. So like at least like whatever time you had remaining, you continue on from that point rather than like having to reset the entire game. better at fighting the spear guys, though. I will give it that. I'm getting better at it. These dang arrows! And these dang swords! So when I get to here is where I struggle. No! That's what I want to do! Oh my gosh. Those sword ladies, like those sword monks, should really have been gone the moment. Ah! I couldn't get the sword out. I just like, forgot my controls for a second. The sword monks really, that's the other one I should have cut out, honestly. Like, these sword monks are practically impossible to play. Ah! And then these water levels, like really they should just make the running of water automatic. Or just don't have piranhas in Chinese waters! They don't exist! Unless they do, and I don't know that, then let me know, but last time I checked, there are no piranhas in China. There are bats in China. Pretty cool ones at that, but there are no piranhas. No piranhas in China. That much I do know. Just like there are... I mean, I almost said like there are no cats in America, but that would mean that there were piranhas in China. That part. Ah! Come on. Ah! I hate this time limit! Oh my gosh! It's this dang water hopping! I hate this water hopping! Ah! Oh my gosh! I have to restart this thing! I have to restart this! I have to restart this entire level! You know what? As soon as I get this done, like, get the first part done, I'm gonna, like, in the best time possible, I'm gonna save. This is frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna save here. So I don't have to go through all that again. Stuff's annoying! Dang arrows! And I know it's where the hard part's gonna kick in. It's where I get to those the old man with the hat. Oh my gosh! I jumped over 2 hats at once! How did I do that? Ha ha! I cut through a shield! because I'm that frustrated with this level. Better be duck. Yummy duck on the other side. Yeah, the water hopping, it looks so easy in that movie. But I mean, so have you seen the film, or you just happen to look up a clip of it? Because yeah, it looks so much easier in the film. Oh my gosh! I just dodged two. No! Oh my gosh! I almost sank in the water on that one. I mean, thankfully it's an air meter. Otherwise, this would have been 10 times harder than it actually is. No! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost had it! Oh my god! Oh! Skills, man! These bats, like the purple ones, like at least the green ones, they felt like they had like a sense of impending doom. But these ones are just annoying, and I mean annoying. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay. No. No. Oh, you saw it a long time ago. Okay. That's what I was watching it myself in full. Like, I feel like watching it again after this. And time's up! Okay. Gotta start from the last save point. Because I at least had a shot. There we go. Okay. No! 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 Yummy! No! 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 Okay, please no more piranha! Please no more piranha! No more! Those piranhas, like, not only are they annoying, but they look scary as sin! There we go. Yeah, they look scary as sin. I mean, I can handle the bats, but the piranha? No, that's going too far. Okay. I don't mind those guys. I don't mind the ninjas. I don't mind the arrows. Just let me get this done. Oh my gosh. I did nothing. Oh my gosh. At least Baraka guys aren't there anymore. I hate these guys! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! Yes! Thank you, Jen. It works. I just paid my dues. Thanks, Jen. And again, would you like to be my apprentice? I'd like to, Master. Nice. Keep the sword with you. That's the gift for you. Now go and find your lover. We've talked with your parents, and they have agreed. But promise me one thing. Whatever path you take in this life, be true to yourself. And thus, that is the good end of the game! Yay! And the game was by Ubisoft, which I did not know that. Oh, man. They could always, like, put some, like, credit music in the end, though. But like, I mean, at least like after the images were done. But yeah, we completed the game. Woo! But, oh man, that was so funny. Just yeah, Morocco guy gave up. I agree. But yeah, let's Shenzhen. But yeah, the condensed like I had a lot of fun with this game. But I mean, if they made like the jumping much more accurate, and also if they didn't condense the story so much, so that bare minimum like a lot of like the really cool stuff in the movie could go through, that would be really nice. But then again, that might be the reason why they didn't put those in, because they want to like put the push more towards the Xbox version of the game. Because the Xbox version of the game seems to be more movie accurate from what I can see, because it has pretty much most of the famous moments from the movie. I used to have an original Xbox, but I don't anymore. I mean, I'm actually tempted to see if there's like an emulator or something to so I better not gonna at least try it out. Or maybe, you know what? There might be a YouTube tutorial of the original Xbox version of the game. But yeah, I did it. Can you believe it? It's done. Just wow, 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 wow. I can't believe it. It took so long. I'm shooting for over 2 hours, but I wanted to get this done. I am a woman on a mission. So I'm glad that I did it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I can't believe I did it. Next video tomorrow, I think, after I get back from work. It's definitely going to be a more fun-filled video. I'm probably going to do with maybe one of the other stuff from my emulator, or just something completely different. So like maybe the Sailor Moon game I'm thinking of doing. But anyway, here's my social media in case you want to check it out. DJ MK for Life is where I update the most frequently in terms of social media. And then I'm starting to try and get to Discord a lot more often. It's just that I'm still kind of getting used to it. DJ MK Off the Air is my YouTube channel, of course. And if you want to check out my other radio show stuff, Mixler.com/DJMKMixler, which is why I started the coffee page. And I have a blog as well, mahokunoichi.blogspot.com. And church events I'm going to BlurCon later on this month, and Baltimore Comic Con in September. So, if you haven't recognized me there, please feel free to say hi. But anyway, we have finally put this story to rest. It's wonderful. Xie for joining. And I will see you in the next episode. Maybe I'll do more Cinderella Phenomenon since I now completed one path. But anyway, well, when we get to it, we'll do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.